Hello, good evening. I am your host, House of Zulfa. This is Kenya News Alerts with the Government and History Show. Welcome.
Thank you. I am your co-host, Lewis Philip. I welcome you all, and I hope you'll enjoy the show.
Of course they will. It is us.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my dear.
Yes, dearest.
When after the show you left.
Yeah, I went for an emergency kiasi. I had to take care of something.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Nairobi umepata ikoaje?
Nairobi iko tu venye nakuanga. Yeah,
inakuaga aje?
So sunny, so dusty.
And
full of all kinds of people.
True. Actually, I don't love going to the town.
Why?
Maybe the uptown part because that one is clean, it's slow and stuff. But nyingine kila mtu tunapitana hivi, I hate that. I hate that.
Do you know the one good sweet thing about Nairobi is that yo kupita pitana.
Yo kupita mimi sipendi kugusa na watu.
Yeah.
I don't like that because already kuna ile, you know, the other day nilienda place flani, nilikuwa nimeenda Eastleigh. And I remember nikatafuta Bolt. Kutafuta Bolt, huyo mtu wa Bolt ananiambia please shikilia simu yako hapo kidogo imeenda. Sawa? And I'm like, so when I come here I have to be on guard all the time. I have to kukua. No, what is fun with that? Seriously? What is fun with kukua on guard all the time?
My dear, it is Kenya. And as all people, as everyone says, I blame Ruto.
So Aishi.
Yeah. Sasa kila kitu ni do you
we had decided a thing like that here in this studio, like nimenyimwa, blame the society.
Hakuna society.
Blame the society. No. We blame Ruto right now.
Yeah, right now that I blame Ruto.
Okay. So now today unajua tumekuwa tukiongelea why does the Murima have power? You know?
Yeah.
But now let us go to every person that you know. Every Dedan Kimathi is from where?
Murima.
Jomo Kenyatta is from where?
Murima.
Harry Thuku is from where?
Murima.
Now we're going to go to Harry Thuku. Who is Harry Thuku?
Harry Thuku, father, a son, and a husband, a president.
I think he was a son. Anini?
A son, a father, a brother, a president. Yeah.
Okay. So now Harry Thuku, that is true. Now Harry Thuku, according to everything, Harry Thuku was a Kenyan born in Kiambu. Wapi? Murima. I want when I say unasema Murima. Sawa. Nikisema unasema Murima.
Sawa, Murima.
So, Metahato village.
Murima.
As a politician. You know, Murima people. Because we're asking why does these people have so much power? So much power. It is because kama hao ndo wase walichanuliwa kitambo kajua, you know what? Tukianza hizi food PV, we shall own this country one day. And they did. So Harry Thuku was born in 1895. I think that is like 1849, maybe 20 years after wazungu washakuja huku. Sindio? Was a Kenyan born in Kiambu. Say what you're supposed to say.
Murima.
Good, sir. Mitaho village as a politician. He was one of the pioneers in the government of modern African nationalism in Kenya. From where?
Murima.
Good. He helped found the Young Gikuyu Association and the East African Association before. Now this is just a recap as we get of education to end it to what. So because we shall go to education. So Harry Thuku was born in Kiambu.
Murima.
In Kiambu district of Central Kenya, where?
Murima.
Good. His family were Gikuyu?
Murima.
Murima, because you're Murima.
The people of Murima will crown you queen. Ukiendelea hivyo.
Murima.
They will consider you. They will consider marrying
the
you.
The biggest supporter.
Hey.
Msinipige jamani. So one of the ethnic groups that lost the largest amount of the land to the white settlers during the British takeover of Kenya was
Murima.
Good. So he spent so 20 up. I think you already have it there.
Yeah.
Now continue. Nitakwambia Murima mali ya Murima and then explain to us. Okay. So due to that.
Yeah.
So sasa nikwambia ari Thuku. Unajua we just ni kwaseka tu Thuku. But in history we don't really talk about him so much.
Yeah.
Sindio?
Yeah.
But now right now I want to talk about him in deeper sense.
Yeah.
And today for 30 minutes we shall be talking just about Ari Thuku and his contribution to Murima and why Murima now has all that it has today. Sawa?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ari Thuku alizaliwa Kiambu.
Yeah. Murima. Yeah, kwa Murima.
Sawa. Yeah. In Kiambu district. His family wa Gikuyu. Najua Gikuyu, I think they feel they are odd because the Gikuyu, the white settlers really took their lands and went there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the ethnic groups that lost the largest amount of lands because Kiambu, in fact when you go to Kiambu, Kiambu is like old money. A lot of people are there. A lot of like houses and a lot of things za wazungu walienda huko sana. I don't know, it's because of the like because of the whatever, because of the white settlers were there and because of the cold weathers and they used to with the cold weathers. Unajua mzungu aweza najua inamchoma.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So
So do you know the name Kenya comes from Murima?
But now, no. Let me tell you now the name of Murima, where it comes from.
Listen,
no,
okay.
let me tell you because I was told
yes
by someone from actually Uko. So when the settlers came, the explorers, they came.
Yeah.
And they came, mtu walikuwa wanapita hivi na nani, there's this person wanafanya long distance trading from US sana. So I'm forgetting Akamba.
Yeah.
And they were here in Chumbi now. Now it's called Junction.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what was his name. And that person asked that Kamba. He asked them ile mountain, now Mount Lukenya. Sawa? Mount unajua Lukenya?
Yeah.
Aliuliza ile mlima inaitwa aje? Sawa, akamwambia Kima Kenya. You understand? Kima Kenya. Now that was now ikabaki eti Lukenya, unaona, and Mount Kenya and everything is like he assumed nimeambiwa kunaitwa Kenya and it becomes Kenya. Maybe they have other different variations of this story, but that is the story that I was told because Kambas were doing. Do you know the story of the first explorers that were killed there in Lukenya? While going for long distance trading, they were killed by animals. Yeah, but you can continue with your story. Where did it come from?
Then these are two different stories. One is of Lukenya, the Lukenya Hills, and the other is of Kenya. Now, the first one is of Kenya, and which states that Kenya came from Mount Kirinyaga. The whites were like, what is the name of that mountain? Just like yours, and they were told Kirinyaga. So they were like, okay, that is quite a long name. How will you shorten it?
Now, they were told inaitwaje?
Kirinyaga.
Kirinyaga?
Yeah. So they were like, okay, from the Kirinyaga came Kenya. Now, about the Lukenya, they were like, there was a Kamba in the midst of the Mzungu. So the Kamba said, the Mzungu said, standing on the hills, he said, wow, look at Kenya. The Mkamba understood, wow, Pani Lukenya. And since then, it became Lukenya. So like, do you know that Kamba, yeah, it became the name Lukenya.
Well, tell my stories.
Do you know that Kambas are the ones who named Kariakoo? Kariakoo was formerly known as Kariakops.
I know Kamba is the stray name. Now let us go back to Arithuku. Arithuku, let us go. Tell me about Arithuku.
Okay, his education, Arithuku was born in Kiambu, that we have said. His family were Kikuyu, that we know. Sorry. Thuku became a typesetter for the leader of
ukamunda karibu tena jina ya typesetter at typesetter.
Amakamba, so it's nini. So Arithuku became a type that one now. And
sema typesetter.
Yeah, for the leader, a European satellite newspaper in 1918.
Do you know when 1918 is?
1918.
1918 to me is a year. I don't know why I'm so attracted to it, but I just love it. I don't know why. It's like I am reconnected from then.
You're reincarnated from 1918?
Maybe, because I just love that year.
Do you know I am reincarnated from the Romanovs?
I can see. So you rose to the position of clerk, of a clerk telegraph operator in the government treasury in office. Sawa. Kuna kitu ambao hujasema. Hujasema he spent 4 years at the school of Kamboi Gospel Mission. Sawa. So from the ground there we can see that he is raised from a Christian background. Okay? So now we know he knows. And maybe pale unajua there's something I usually compare. Remember the Israelites? They were colonized by Africans. Egyptians are Africans. And now how comes like 400 years later we were colonized by white people? Was God doing like, you guys colonized my Jew people, now you're going to be colonized the same way? So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that this person was raised from a gospel thing, so from a Christian background, because he went to Kamboi Gospel Mission. Then ukasema alikuwa typesetter for the leader, no, the magazine for the leader, a European settler newspaper in 1918. He rose to the position of a clerk telegraph operator in the government treasury office in Nairobi. Sawa. So one thing that I'm seeing with these people is that come over the same Denan Kimanthi, they go to school, they are there. It's like anyone in your government, they are learning the government, they are seeing everything. Cindy, continue, my dear.
Do you know that Arithuku was a herds boy? He, by the missionary, the first missionaries to arrive at their home, hired him as a herds boy and as a house boy too. And with that they were like they saw how energetic and how hardworking he is, and that is how Arithuku started growing in fame, and that is how he started knowing the ways of those people. Do you know, as I said earlier, keep your friends close but your enemies closer, you know. So
now how do I keep them closer?
So you just kind of befriend them. You
befriend your enemy
with a smiling face. You know, a smiling face, you know, when I smile at somebody, they're like, wow, Lewis likes me, and trust me, the only people that I like, God, are the only people who know my deepest, darkest secrets. But
so let me ask you, people say that so you befriended his enemy,
and then he was like he started knowing their secrets and knowing everything, learning.
And nikwambie story moja, because unaanza kuongea kama ulikuwa hapo na yeye. So I was somewhere in Mulongo, it's something related to this, so I was somewhere in Mulongo like I'm going to say like 5 years ago, because I've never been to Mulongo tangu then, and I hate that place now.
Oh dear.
Yes. So and I met this guy somewhere in some place, and he started telling me a story. Like I was just then, you know, I'm friendly, I talk. So we were talking, is like, acha nikwambie story ya Diamond Harmonize. Unajua Tanasha alisema, and the way he was explaining that story at Tanasha, I'm sure usiku, and he's really serious. Saa 8 usiku na Diamond akamwambia nisaidie na glasi ya maji. Akaenda akapata hakuna maji. Kwa nini? Because maji ilikuwa imekatwa. Now this person, unaona, and then akola ikati akampea juice, alimpea juice ya pineapple. Diamond akakaa kwa balcony anafikiria. Akafikiria, akamwambia pigia Harmonize simu. Ni saa 9 usiku now. You know, you listen to this story, you're like, were you there? You're kuniambia. Now let me tell you this story. So And then and then Diamond akafika. Diamond alifika amevaa kanzu. That I'm telling you, like, I quoted what that guy was saying. Sawa. Akafika wakakaa chini akamwambia, unajua Harmonize kakangu mali umefika, nataka tumwaribu Alikiba kimziki.
Like
Sasa atajifanya kiki tumekosana, utoke nende bali pengine. Ukishashika hilo mpande nishika upande. Alikiba ameisha. And I'm like, guy, were you there? I'm like, mimi nakwambia, si mimi nakwambia. So that is what unaniambia eti alienda kwao, eti Thuku alienda hapa kwa Azboy. And then sasa akaanza kulearn secrets. What secrets, my dear? What secrets? But it is good. Let us continue.
Okay, so in 1902, the Kikuyu clan donated 100 acres of land to the Gospel Mission Society for the establishment of Kambui Mission.
Yes.
That school where
He went to
was donated by the Kikuyu clan. So do you know sometimes Kikuyu can be let's say, what is that word? Generous. You know? They can be generous like the Luo. I love Luo people.
So ukipreach wewe.
Mimi nitakuwa nawaambia.
You love Luos, yeah?
I love Luos.
You love them?
I love them.
You love them or you love one person? You know, you love them.
Let's see. I love them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, as we continue to talk about Thuku, and we want to know, and because the Murima deserves owning leadership. According to everything now, we are seeing everything that they gave up and everything. And I'm saying I'm just saying this in peace. So guys, Kenya News Alert is your partner when it comes to advertisement. And there's a number there that use that number to speak to our executive producers, and then you will communicate on where and when and what you want us to advertise for you. Sawa? Kenya News Alert is your partner when it comes to your advertisement. Continue, my dear.
Okay, so we are told that after he left school, okay, when he was still there, that is where he learned how to read and write because of the interaction.
Okay, with the white people.
With the white people. See, I told you, you learn the secrets when you keep your enemies close.
That's a secret.
Yeah, those are secrets because black people by then were not allowed to learn, you know. Okay, so subsequently in 1907, Thuku was employed. That one is a herds boy. In 1911, he left Kambui Mission to seek employment in Nairobi, but soon landed in trouble for check forgery. That sounds like a Kikuyu, no offense. At Standard Bank, where he was working as a sweeper and messenger. So
nice. Nice.
So like he leaves school after 4 years, and he's like he's going to where everyone goes to make money, Nairobi, and he forges a check. God,
wow, that is really nice. Ocean
Nice.
11 style
nice, like forging a check
to the white people. Like, you guys, now let me show you what is Gikuyu, what I'm made of.
I think now I can understand where that word came from. Anyway, so the Kikuyus are like so he forges a check, and he's a cleaner. Do you, okay, even
So
the
I think this guy
people
was really observant, yeah? Unajua ni kama anakaa tu anave, okay, you come, you give this paper. What does it have? Maybe anakuja anaangalia, okay, inakuwa na signature hiyo na signature hiyo. How does it? Unakuja unapeana hapa, unapewa do. But una get?
Yeah.
That is really beautiful. Of which sahi tusifanye hivyo, but it was really nice, you know, doing that to them.
Yeah. So Harry Thuku became a pioneer African nationalist in Kenya. And after that is when we see that he became a hardworking man in that, as a, what is that,
Typesetter.
Yeah, typesetter.
That
word.
Typesetter.
And you can imagine that word has shindered me, and I can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Can
Imagine.
you see that?
Imagine.
Typesetter.
Sababu akili yako inaogopa ukifika hapo. It's your brain.
I'll set it next time. So yeah, he worked hard, and he
say settlement.
Settlement.
Typesetter.
typesetter. Hey, hallelujah. So yeah.
So he did what?
We are told through the newspaper, Thuku kept up to date with the current affairs of the world, and in particular the political maelstrom surrounding land in Kenya and the battles taking place around settlers and Indians regarding the future of Kenya. So I think when he came to Nairobi, when he became a typesetter, so viewers, just when I say TS, I understand. So when he became a TS, he started learning about the current events of the country. He started knowing more about everyday's life, mostly the Kenyan lands and all that, what was happening to Kenya, what was happening to the Indians and all that kind of stuff. So I think by then that he was still young, because yes, was it in 1911 when he became that? Yeah, so you see, and by that we can see that Harry Potter
Harry Thuku.
I'm sorry
Guys, let me to watch it for a moment, yeah? So Harry Thuku, there's a pattern that I'm getting from these things. Ushaingia kwa world fulani. So there's a pattern that I'm seeing in these things. So these people first, the Kikuyus, yeah? Because we've been asking mbona hawa watu wanaown, mbona hawa watu. And these people, their land, of which everyone's land was taken, sawa, and their people fought, of which other tribes too fought, and maybe you have not been told, but Arithuku, yeye alifight this one na akili. He didn't. Okay, we shall not get into it right now or today. Today we're just doing the background, is education and how it started the political stuff, but we shall continue to know him more tomorrow the same time. But yeah, kupigana kuingia kwa forest kupigana, he fought it like he went, he learned their ways, he learned everything about them, and then now he woke up and he started his own political thing. He did it brains. Wasikia, eh?
Yeah.
Brains. Now tell me how he did it through brains.
He learned, he was employed. So while he was employed,
sababu aliona akienda kwa forest, hapa nitakufa haraka. Afadhali hata niingie tu nifanye nini? Just sometimes say lazima upigane na mtu.
Yeah.
Do you know, my babu used to tell me, and I tell you, my babu was a really wise person, because and I will continue to praise my babu, because my babu nilikwambia leo yake alikuwa ni Mutula Kilonzo, and right now is Kathy. Sawa?
Yeah.
Okay, he's long gone,
yeah,
like 20 years ago.
Oh,
sawa?
Sorry.
But like he was a really wise man. Sawa?
Yeah.
And he said, you don't have to fight with someone, sawa? Brain know everything, and that is what Arithuku did. Now let us know about the Gikuyu Association. In association with Abdallah Tairara, Thuku helped form Young Gikuyu Association.
Yeah.
Unasikia?
Yeah.
Because unajua kwenda kuingia ule mzungu alikuwa na gun. Have you ever heard about the Maji rebellion?
Yeah.
And how they died?
Yeah.
And how they died?
Yeah.
Because they went to fight with the white man using blessed water.
Yeah.
Whatever, and they died.
Yeah.
And they died.
Yeah.
Like they really, really died. Wazungu hakuwa vampires. Ama alikuwa badanganya ni vampires. Vampires wanarushia holy water. You know? Now go there and tell me about Arithuku and the Kikuyu Association.
Okay, Arithuku and the Kikuyu Association. He was the president of the association. He's the one who founded it. And at first it was called Young Kikuyu Association. And then it came to Kikuyu Association. And in 1971 it was changed to East African Association.
Because other countries joined too. Wakina Mwalimu Nyerere ni wajuzi.
Yeah.
Ama alikuwa tu hiyo time bado.
Yeah. So we find that he led them, and as he was leading, what he learned from the Wazungu then, he implanted. Yeah, he implanted it to them, and by then, see, I told you some of our leaders know how to do battle strategy, and they know how to play with the mind. So, in my own words, I can say that Harry Thuku is a great leader, and is the first president of the YKA. He strategized and equipped his fellow people with the right knowledge on how to deal with the Mzungu without involving violence.
God.
Yeah.
God. But you know some fights lazima mngepigana pia. Some fights of which everyone contributed. But let me ask you a question. Do you think that Mount Kenya deserves owning leadership the way they do now? And if so, why?
Okay. Harry Thuku, Jomo Kenyatta. Was it Tom Mboya? No, Tom Mboya was from Ukambani. Most of those people, we are told, who we learn in history, are from the Mount Kenya. Not that they deserve the country. We are all Kenyans, and we all deserve.
And we all fought.
Yeah, we all fought. But those people are the ones like felt enough is enough. You know, one thing about a Kikuyu, to everyone who is a Kikuyu and everyone who has ever dated a Kikuyu, we know that Kikuyus don't like being controlled. You know, they like being the ones in control. So telling a Kikuyu that you will control him, you will take something that does not belong, that you'll steal from him. Hey. Yeah, you don't even know what you're
They want to be the ones who are stealing from you. It's like they have that trauma. Our lands were stolen.
Yeah, we want to be the one to steal from
they
you.
You know, ni kama ule mtroa, mlinimalizia food ya mnataka nikule nyama aje hapa. That is my sister. She's like that, you know? Like atashindia for the entire month. Hiyo days mlikulaga hiyo nyama yote. Like what?
Pia mimi nakuanga hivyo.
So now you're like the Kikuyus.
Yeah,
walichukua land yetu yote huku. Sasa tuambia nini? Walimada watu wa kwetu.
Yeah.
They also killed our people. Sawa?
Hey.
Continue. Why?
Because do you know you cannot just let it go. Somebody has just come, like Zulfa. I come to your home. I come as a visitor, and after a few days, I'm like, you know what? I think I love this chair, and I'll make it mine. And then I say, I love that jug. I love that cup. And then you know you'll get tired of me eventually. And a time will come whereby you'll tell me, you know what, it's time to leave. And I'll be no. You know, you want your power back. It's like I've come and dominated you, and now I've taken your home to be mine. After now you have got enough, nimekatalia hapo. Umeanza kunipiga. Na ukianza kunipiga, like sini wewe, sini kwako. And your husband is like, let's not fight this way, let's fight that way. You know? Sasa after I've left, who will be the one who fought for that house? Is it you or your husband?
My husband. Me.
Yeah. So that is how the current situation and the then situation was. The Kikuyus wanted to fight head on, while other tribes wanted to firstly negotiate. Like, let's say
like before we go to war, before we lose our brothers and sisters, before we are losing everything and everything is going to chaos, let us first sit down. But these people are like, nah.
Yeah.
That's why they feel they own this country.
Yeah. They were like, no, there is no negotiator. Sorry.
We are not negotiating with terrorists.
Yeah, there is no negotiation. There is no talking. There is no sitting down. It is get out or die. Simple. Rules are two. Live or die.
I know in every place this vumesema in every place unapataga kuna yule ambaye I prefer just like let's come, let's talk.
Yeah.
Na kuna yule mkosea na kupiga ngumi saa hiyo.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
Okay, mimi na prefer your let's talk. Because violence.
Now I see why you're a Kamba.
I'm a very peaceful. I see why.
I'm a
very peaceful soul.
Yeah,
even if I date somebody who's
bigger. Let me tell you, my bro, kuna mali unasukumwa, you're like, okay, now it's either now. I told you a story of that lady, ambaye she was married to this tribe, and then alikuwa she's trying, no, let me talk it down. And then one day she was like, oh, you've come. Okay, now let me show you something. She went, she wore like a trouser, you know, and then she tied her hair really good. Akaenda kwa mlango, akafunga mlango vizuri na akaweka kiti hapo. Akamrushia rungu na akachukua rungu. Twende. You know, because she's been backed up to that corner, she has to speak up. So do we know the background of these people? Like, have they ever tried to speak up, to negotiate? They were like, atutaki ya watu huku, tumeingia kwa msitu tupigana wao. Did they go from just poof? Ama they went through steps?
As a reincarnated soul, I can say I can say that okay. I think what I think is that when the YKA was built, was founded, they tried to talk with them.
Yes.
Even the Kikuyu elders.
That's why they were forming this. You think that's why they were forming this group?
Yeah. They tried to talk because they saw that, okay, we are being oppressed. Let's try to understand, to come to an understanding with them. They have come to our land. They have taken our land. They have made our home theirs, you know. So let's try, sit down and talk with them.
Okay.
They tried, but it was to no avail. So you find everyone has a yellow line. I too have a yellow line. And when my yellow line is crossed, trust me, I can take you to hell and make sure that you burn, become the warden. So they were like, you know what? We tried our best. Even history will remember that we talked. Because I know, I remember I was told that one of the people, one of the freedom fighters was a lawyer. He
was a lawyer?
Yeah, he was one.
I'll
research and tell you. And he sat in the East Africa community.
But the question is, okay, Fiti, they fought Walinda Wa Forest. But what does that mean? That they deserve everything? They deserve the political seats and the political decision because they fought. Because either way, even if we sat down and we talked, and at the end of the day these people went, does it mean because you ulichukua kisu mkapigana, you are the one who fought? Ama we all fought? Okay. Because we are all speaking.
Darling, listen.
Darling, listen. Now, what do you want to convince me with? Darling, listen.
I want to convince you
darling,
with
I'm
this.
Listening to you.
I want to convince you with this. Kikuyu land are very fertile. You know that.
So was Machakos then, and so was Taita then, and so was Nini then.
Okay.
Maybe sijui Garissa kulikuwa aje then.
God have mercy on Kenyans.
Garissa people.
On Garissa people.
And Wajir.
And
Samburu and Marsabit.
Anyway, so Kikuyu lands were very fertile.
No, Kidogo, I just want to ask you a question, yeah? Do you know that right now in the Sahara, kumejaa maji, it's like an ocean now?
Right now?
Yeah. Continue.
Oh,
it's changing. Maybe say in the ocean that dry here.
Wow. So the Kikuyu lands were fertile. When and do you know Kikuyus are though the population is high, but uko kwao hautawapata ati population hivyo. So one person owns like 100 acres na ni yake. Na from the next person mwenye anaishi 100 acres away. And you are like those are the most people in Kenya. Na unashanga wanaishi wapi. And unasikia ati though the lands are fertile, wengine wanaishi from here to I don't know ngambo ingine. So when those lands were taken, they were like, hapa ndio tunategemea.
I wish the producer would like show us a picture of their map.
Yeah.
Where Central is.
So you just find that they are like, this land is taken. This land is ours. Like unlike the Kamba, who are long distance traders, they had no job with the lands. Bora tu unapea Mkamba mali atalala.
Wazee anafanya job.
Yeah. Anaamuka na
wakasahau kuchukua land.
Yeah.
Walienda huku kituo kitafuta hani, wakatafuta places zenye hakuna nini.
Unaona sasa.
Hakuna maji vizuri.
Yeah. So Kambas were not farmers that much. Unlike the Kikuyu. The Kikuyus were farmers. And those lands which were taken.
These are the reasons why they deserve our country.
Yeah, these were not the reasons. Not that they deserve all the praise. If you take the land where they are, that land is what provides them with food. That land is what provides them with fame. That land is what feeds the family and makes makes sure that the status of that family is upheld very well and in high prestige by the community. So you can't tell me that you'll come take my land and then when I try to negotiate that, okay, yes, you have taken and you are more powerful than me, it is mwenye nguvu mpishe. Umechukua kilicho changu, nimekwambia unigawie juu nimeona uko na nguvu, or you'll just snap my neck and I'll be gone. But I've come to you peacefully. And since you have not heard my pleas, what do you expect me to do? Because you'll not push me in the corner. I will get tired and I will lose my temper, you know. And once I've lost my temper, now it's the time to drag you to hell. And I will not drag you when it's on a kind note. So yeah, at one point I can say that their interest with their land pushed them to the point that they deserved the praise they got then, and they know that as a country, if they fought that much for their place, they fought for the whole country, because they motivated everyone. They motivated everyone around to stand up and know that their rights are being violated. When the Mzungu came, the Kambas were like, they became best friends. Look at Lukenya. Look at Kenya. Lukenya. Look at Kariako. Kariako. So yeah, the Mzungu and the Kamba were like besties, you know. So the Kamba was like, and one thing I know about Kambas are faithful and loyal. Do you know loyal puppies? Yeah.
My good dog.
Yeah. And you can't tell me that as loyal as a Kamba is, he will start fighting his friend somewhere where he sees he can get something. No.
I'm going to look you like this. Okay, so good. So again, our dear viewers of Kenya News Alerts, we are your partner when it comes to advertisements of anything, whenever, at what location you choose, anything that you want us to do, we shall advertise for you, because we are Kenya News Alerts. There's a number on your screen. Please SMS, WhatsApp it, and we shall get back to you. Okay. Now, I'm going to read 2 to 3 comments, and then we're going to wrap up the show because of the time. Leo tulikuwa tunagusia tu just Thuku. Until now we know what he did, how he was thinking and stuff. Sindio? Okay. Now let us go to comments. Kuna Aisha Mwanahamadi. Aisha Mwanahamadi says, I love Kenya News Alert. I love it. Thank you. We love you too. Aisha. Anasema anaitwa Caleb Omondi. Anasema you guys Kikuyu do not deserve only leadership. In fact, takataka. Okay. Sawa. That is your opinion. Anaitwa Henry Musioka. Anasema we all fought. We all deserve it.
Yeah, we all deserve it.
Good. That's your opinion too. Everyone is allowed. In Kenya News Alert, you're allowed to tell us your opinion. You're allowed to speak up. You're allowed to tell us what you want. That's why we are saying Kenya News Alert is your partner when it comes to advertisements. Okay, naona pale kuna Ndizi Mbuzi anasema, hello Zulfa, hello Ndizi. For a long time sija kuona rada. Anasema enyewe we all fought for real, because mimi babu zangu walipigana, hata wengine walichukuliwa wakapelekwa US as slaves. Wow. Oh my God. So and a lot of comments that I'm seeing there. But Guys, we were just talking and touching on the points of just just Thuku, who he was.
Yeah.
Now we are going to go, and then tomorrow when we come back, we are going to talk more about Thuku.
Yeah.
Thank you for that time that you have spent together. For the 40 minutes we've been here, we say bye-bye. This is Kenya News Alert, and this is Government and History Show with your host, House of Zulfa, and our daily guest,
Lewis Philip.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Is it a day or is it an
evening? In fact,
evening. Yeah,
it is evening. So yes,
and as we wait for our producer, we shall let's say. Have you ever imagined Kenya is a what is it called? Monarchy country. Like
as a monarch.
Yeah.
Do you know when I tell you call someone? So we are wrapping up the show.
Yeah.
But when you say monarchy, it's a monarch already, because I told you she's hereditary.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So let us wrap up. So guys, goodbye. Tuko tunamwambia goodbye tukaanza mshene tena. Sawa? So guys, goodbye. Let us meet here the next time you see us here. Bye bye.
Adios.